These are the key points from the chapter Growth of New India, the National Movement 1858-1995 from the Bipin Chandra book Modern India from the NCRTs. And during this period, India has witnessed the national political consciousness and growth of organized national movement. National political consciousness in the sense growth of Indian National Congress and few other political parties and how they were became the boost of developing the political consciousness among the Indians. And we will discuss about this in the latter part of this chapter. And second thing is growth of organized national movement. So we will discuss further how it became the national movement and what situation that led to the increasing of large number of sections, people from the different sections, how they got involved. And major reason for arose of national movement, large sections of Indians, namely peasants, craftsmen, educated industrial workers, were affected by the foreign rules. All these sections strongly felt that British rule was based on its own interest in gain for the British, not for the gain of the India. And they felt that India's welfare was put aside and it was used for the gain of the British. So this situation has made a large section of Indians involved in the national movement, and they united together as all sections, one or other way, got impacted in direct or indirect way of the foreign rule. So all were united and fought against the imperialistic government. And second situation is that all these sections were largely believed that because of this British rule, India's political, social, and cultural and intellectual growth was down, and it became the main reason for the India's economic backwardness. Now we will see how the various sections got impacted. First, peasants. Peasants, in the name of land revenue, even though they are paying the high land revenue in all the situations. And second thing is that even if some cases they were fighting against the zamindars for hard situations when they were unable to pay the revenue. So during that period, government supported to the zamindars. So these two situations made peasants to actively participate in this movement. And craftsmen, as in British thought India will be the market for the British produced goods. So that was impacted Indian craftsmen. And even though it has encouraged the foreign competition, it does not provided any support to the Indian craftsmen to rehabilitate them. So the situation made these craftsmen to participate actively in this, and industry workers. So even in any situations, if workers try to fight for their increase in wages, form the trade unions, in all these cases, it was supported the industrialist, and it was used all its government machineries to suppress that demonstrations, struggles, and their fight for the formation of the unions. And educated Indians, this educated Indian section largely thought that uh, they will develop India and modernize and industrialize. These things will come up where the same situation in the same time was eroded, and this British was successful in implementing this in their location. So they thought same will be applied to the India during under the British government, but that was not happened. So because of these situations, educated Indians got disappointed, and they were also participated actively in this. And the capitalist class. So this was a little bit got help from the government, but later they also came to know that under the name of tariff, taxation, transport policies, they were also not getting exact profits for their business. So this section also joined largely, and jamindars, they got all support from the government, and they were coincided with the government, but few of the people from this section also joined the national movement. So all these sections were united against the one cause, is that anti-imperialist ruling government. So these direct or indirect consequences of British rule and its domination were helped Indians to united, and these situations only helped Indians to get a thought of the national movement.